Mohammad is a veteran technologist with 25 years of technical management and business experience in semiconductors, wireless telecommunications, and software/internet industries. Throughout his career, Mohammad worked for top technology companies in the USA, Malaysia, Dubai, UK, and Egypt. He designed several microchips, mainly for wireless applications for companies like Intel, Apple, Alcatel, Fujitsu, Hitachi, Siemens, Mindpeed, Omara, and more. Mohammad founded and led the digital circuit design business unit for 4 companies, co-founded and raised funds for 3 tech startups, did 1 spin-off, and mentored over 80 startups. In the vast digital ecosystem, Google and Facebook emerged as architects of data collection, each with a distinct blueprint for understanding user behavior. This talk will dissect Google's approach of embedding itself into every facet of life through a diverse suite of applications capturing nuanced details of user interactions and preferences. Conversely, Facebook's strategy is twofold: deciphering desires and intersects through the lens of social interactions, likes, and shares, and quietly monitoring users' digital footprints beyond its own platform via off-Facebook activity. This session aims to peel back the layers of these sophisticated strategies and open minds on future trends on data harvesting. Please, let's all welcome Mr. Mohammad Omara.
السلام عليكم جميعا. حابب بس اسال في اجانب قاعدين؟
هو ما فيش، بس هو للاسف مش هينفع.
مش هينفع.
لازم تبقى بالانجلش عشان هي ستريمد.
لازم اتكلم انجليزي يعني؟
هي عشان هي ستريمد.
Streamed, okay. طيب, let me introduce myself at first. My name is Mohammad Omara. I come from a technical background. I'm an engineer I graduated in the previous century. يعني 1999. I specialized in an industry called semiconductors, which is about designing core technology chips and products like this. Okay, so for the first 16 years of my career path, I've been working in designing chips specifically in wireless communication systems, like mobile phones, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, stuff like this, 4G and 3G, and similar systems. Recently, and when I use the term recently, I mean the last decade, 10 years. I switched to business, and I started to build ventures myself, mainly around the data. Not because I love data. I discovered that I'm working in data. I started my company in wireless communication, but it was more into something called wireless sensor networks, things related to power grids and electrometers of electricity and water and stuff like this. That was in 2009 in England. And since then, I've been working in starting my own business. I start a venture, I exit a venture, I start another venture and stuff like this. Recently, I incorporated a company called Hoopo Digital, which is the one that I'm representing today. And I discovered that I'm working in data. Discovered. I did not intentionally choose to work in data. But back in 2015, I started a company, or I partnered with an existing company working in building a global Wi-Fi network. One single Wi-Fi network covering the whole globe. And during the first 3 months of starting this business, we built a Wi-Fi network of 2.7 million Wi-Fi hotspots in 73 countries. And we started receiving data from the network. One location of this network was a train station in England called St. Pancras, and we used to dump all the received data in one single text file. One single text file. And this file was like 3 gigabyte file, text file. Every day we used to receive like 3 giga of text that we dump in a text file. Think of the amount of data. If a text file takes a space of 3 gig. Then we started to look into the data itself. And does it work? Because I come from a physics background. I have 3 degrees in physics. And semiconductors industry is all about physics. So if you guys have seen this picture before, have you seen this picture before? This is Einstein, Marie Curie, Niels Bohr, and those are the big names that we used to study during the university. Schrödinger, I'm not sure if he's in the picture or not. But Niels Bohr is there, everybody's there. This is Schrödinger. Okay, and this is Niels Bohr. Who else? Anyways, it was in 1927 in Brussels, Belgium. You will relate. First what? No. No. It was a conference called Solvay or something like this. Solvay. Solvay, yes. And it was the only conference that hosted all those names. At those days, and I belong to this era, the importance was the knowledge, physics, chemistry, theory of relativity, quantum physics, electron gas, الحاجات التقيلة. تمام? Then people started to shift to data, not knowledge. Knowledge is physics, chemistry, and stuff like this, and theories, calculus, and those big names, okay? But now, to know more about you, and how do you dress, and how do you eat, what you like and what you don't, you dislike or don't like, is more valuable than knowing about the theory of relativity. The big 5 names in the world, Facebook, Google, Amazon, Apple, all those names, they definitely are based on knowledge, but they make money out of data. The flow starts with collecting data, then analyzing the data to get meaningful information. Because data is like phone numbers. You have a million phone numbers. When you analyze those phone numbers, you know that 30% is Orange, 40% is Vodafone. This is meaningful information. Then you put some intelligence to take a decision. Okay? If we collect the signal strength of the mobile networks here, and we analyze, we know that the coverage of Orange is weak here, we put some intelligence, so we take a decision to add another tower. Okay? But this intelligence is no more human intelligence. A company like Google has a philosophy in collecting data, which is to build an app for every human behavior. Okay? So I know the meetings you have every day from Google Calendar. I know the places you go to every day from Google Maps. I know what you talk about and how you communicate with others through meetings and Gmail and stuff like this. So for every aspect of your life, there is an application in Google. Okay? So Google knows everything about you. Google knows everything about those who are using Android because they have the pipe. They know everything. Okay? They know what you do on internet because everybody uses the DNS 8888. Every website you go to, Google knows you, and Google knows what you do on this website and how do you reach this website. Facebook studies is different. Facebook is almost one application, right? If we forget about acquiring Instagram and WhatsApp, then again, Facebook is just monitoring your content, right? What you say, what you click like, what you click happy or laugh or whatever. I mean, like things that you have impressions on. But Facebook is not about analyzing your content only. Facebook has something called off Facebook activity. Any one of you have heard about this term? You know what is off Facebook activity? This is a screenshot of my off Facebook activity. It knows that I play Plukuduku, or how do you call, how many times a day? And your score in every time you play this game. Although this is a completely separate application that is not owned by Facebook. Do you have any idea how Facebook collects the data from all those out of Facebook applications? It knows everything about what you do outside Facebook. Even if you decide to delete your Facebook account altogether, still Facebook will collect data about you. Do you know how does Facebook do that? This is one thing, and there is something called pixel. Okay? Those who are working in e-commerce and selling over the internet know that there is something called pixel to track people's behavior on their e-commerce portals. For example, if you go to Amazon and you try to purchase something and you reach the page of the checkout, then you decide not to pay, okay? Immediately you receive an email on your inbox saying you have 20% discount, right? So people know exactly your behavior on such platforms. How? Using Pixel. Pixel is 2 lines of code. You put them in the page of your portal, embedded. They have no user interface, just 2 lines of code, okay? And for that, for example, if I use this, Facebook allows me, as the owner of the e-commerce portal, to know the gender of the visitor, the age group, even if you don't explicitly ask the visitors about their age group, their gender, what they like, what they don't like. You get these data from Facebook. And in exchange of that, Facebook knows everything about you. Okay? So if you visit any website on the internet, almost there is either a pixel from Facebook or Google or something like this. So Facebook knows everything about you. Why Facebook and Google are interested in knowing more and more about you? Is it something that most of us think that political or conspiracy or a setup, or they are caring about what you do? No. To monetize you. To make money out of your data. How do they make money? They give you what you like. They put aside what you don't like. Okay? And probably some of you have noticed that in some cases, you think of something and you find it on Facebook. Not just write something about it. I myself, when I try to search for a product, I try to talk about it on Facebook. My data is useless for me. Let's make money out of it for them, and ممكن تفيدني. Let's be beneficial to me myself. Okay? So I try talking about what I want to do on Facebook and writing posts about it. So I find recommendations from Facebook. And Facebook has some partnership deals with Amazon and Google and stuff like that. So when you write something on Facebook, you find it on Amazon. Do you know that people who want to advertise on Google does not have enough billboards for them? No advertisement spaces enough for the word. So they put billboards on other websites. Like if you go to Masrawi or Yom al-Sabi' or all those places, you will find advertisement areas. They are coming from Google and publishers like that. Okay? So when you pay Google, they advertise on اليوم السابع based on what? They know that you are into browsing websites of news. So they publish things on اليوم السابع. Okay? So this is about data harvesting in big names. Oops. Now, this is the pixel, social login, and ads. These are effectively the ways that big titans use to collect data outside of their main reach, like outside Facebook application itself. Now, there is another strategy for the ISPs, internet service providers, and mobile operators. ما عندهم الخرطوم اللي ماشي فيه الداتا. Okay? So the main channel that all of us, all the users, traffic is gone through is through the internet service provider, correct? Or through the mobile service provider. They do something called DPI. Have you heard about DPI? DPI is deep packet inspection. They sniff on the data flying on air. They read it, unless it is encrypted from the source and from the sink. End-to-end encryption. Still, even WhatsApp, when they claim they are encrypted end-to-end, they are encrypted end-to-end. But some people can know exactly, but based on reporting. I report your name to WhatsApp. I mean, governments report that, and WhatsApp. I don't want this to be recorded anyway. Okay, I don't want. I mean, like you're talking about Cambridge Analytica. What?
Yeah, and Project Unicorn.
Okay, exactly. So now I came up with a company that بتاعته في internet. ممكن افتح حاجه؟ معلش. ممكن نشغلها لي؟ So we and our company decided to ناخد الحلو من هنا على الحلو من هنا. Okay? ايه؟ No, it's not Cairo, it's a Mall of Tanta. Mall of Tanta, it's owned by مول العرب.
ايوه
مول العرب اللي هي اسمها مراكز او الحكير جروب. So if you look at this, it's a shopping mall, and this is life. You can see people moving, and you click yes, yes, and those green circles represent those who are connected to the Wi-Fi, while those yellow circles represent those who are not even switching on their Wi-Fi.
Those who are abducted.
Exactly. Abducted. Exactly. Abducted. تمام؟ when you click on a geofence like it's a Waikiki, you get analytics on people there. This is because we own the network. You cannot own Vodafone, right? But I can own a Wi-Fi network, a local Wi-Fi network. And if you widen the coverage of the Wi-Fi network to be a global, then you are a crossing border operator. Plus the fact that we even developed things called Wi-Fi smart services that can undergo some of the applications provided by operators, like something called voice over Wi-Fi. You can make a voice call on the Wi-Fi network from the mobile native dialer with your phone number. Not,
VoIP, so?
no, it's called voice over Wi-Fi.
Okay.
different than VoIP. Okay, so the SIM card itself is the thing that authenticates you to connect to the Wi-Fi. So the SIM card provided by Vodafone is the one that connects you to the Wi-Fi, not a password. Okay, so it's like Wi-Fi is acting as a mobile operator. So whenever there is a Wi-Fi, I've done this in England before. Whenever there is a Wi-Fi, you can provide mobile services. You can provide something called location intelligence services. Like I can get some data on people going in and out. And ممكن افتح حاجة تانية؟ accuracy it depends بقى انت هتبني ازاي النتورك دي. اوكي شايفين الماب دي؟ الماب دي we have something we came up with a new concept called Wi-Fi innocent applications. It's a new type of smart application that is not a mobile application and not a web application, neither nor. Okay, it's something that pops up directly to your phone screen once you get connected to its dedicated Wi-Fi network. Like if you have a Wi-Fi network called MOL or DSC Event Navigator. Okay? This pops up directly to your phone screen. No need to download anything or install anything on your mobile phone. Okay? Once you connect, you may not only search for a location to navigate, but you can search for people. You can search for products being sold here. Because we interface with POS. Deep West? No. Deep West, yes. We are Leap, you mean?
Yeah, Leap.
We were supposed to provide it to Leap, but they had another map, and وزارة الاتصالات فرضت عليهم ان هم يستخدموا الماب بتاعتنا، بس الاورجنايزرز قالوا عندنا ماب ثاني.
I saw something similar then.
ما هو دي كانت خناقة.
Mr. Mohammed, you have 4 minutes.
أنا خلصت. يعني احنا هنبدأ ال questions and answers. تمام ممكن مثلا دي IP. This is effectively the experience you will go through. تمام طبعا طول ما انا ماشي كل الله أكبر الاماكن دي ممكن تكلمني. They know everything about you because I manage the Wi-Fi. I pass the data to them and they can inject ads whenever this is location intelligence. Okay? Plus I can search here. طيب النتائج هتطلع لي من عند مين؟ من عند اللي دافع لإدارة المول إن هو يبقى available. فأنا I generated a new revenue stream for the mall. Okay? So it's all about عارفين Shopify WordPress والحاجات دي كلها النجاح بتاعهم كان based on the fact that they offer something that people can make money out of. So people run after them. دي ببساطة البرزنتيشن بتاعتي وانا الحمد لله ان انا خلصت في الوقت يعني وانا تحت امركم في اي اسئله. خلينا نتفرج على الناس بقى وهي بتتحرك.
السمارت نافيجيتور ده لو كان انتجريتد مع اي ار سيرفيس
الطلب مني في السعوديه الشغل بتاع الاي ار ده في حاجه اسمها سواك اللي هم تحليه المياه. بس المشكله بتاعه الاي ار ان انت غالبا هتستعمل التليفون بتاعك بالكاميرا. ففيها مشكله بقى ان انت ماشي عامل كده. لا المشكله ان الناس اللي قدامك هيفهموا غلط. تمام؟ فماشي عامل كده. ما هي المشكله كلها في الاكسبيرينس بقى في الاخر. انت البرودكت تكنيكلي عظيم بس الاكسبيرينس خطر. By the way, we collect 2 types of data. One type of data is called anonymized, unassociated data, unidentified data. ما حدش عارف الداتا دي بتاعت مين. اوكي؟ وفي داتا اسمها PID او Personally Identified Data. Personally Identified Data دي اللي هي محمد لابس ايه؟ محمد ساكن فين؟ اللي هو مين محمد ده ولا رقم تليفونه كذا. تمام؟ انما هنا الناس دي معظمها معروف ان في بني ادم في المكان ده، معروف عدد البني ادمين اللي بيدخلوا قد ايه، جندر قد ايه، بس مين هم؟ لو انت خدتها عندك تبدا بقى تساءل ده حاجه اسمها الجي دي بي ار او قوانين الخصوصيه وقوانين حاجات دي. اتفضل. بص، احنا هنبدا من نقطه ان العالم عارف عننا كل حاجه. ماشي؟ you cannot even avoid. يعني delete your Facebook، مش مجرد deactivate او اقفليه او شيلي الاب. delete it altogether. Still the amount of data they collect about you will be the same. حتى لو قالوا غير كده. طيب هم بيتمسكوا امتى بقى في الفيسبوك؟ لما الداتا دي يعملوا لها ميس يوز. تمام؟ كامبريدج اناليتيكا كانت غلطه. تمام؟ هو مش هدف ان هو ميس يوز، هو هدفه يعمل فلوس. يعمل فلوس. بس لو بيميس يوز، يعني كامبريدج اناليتيكا دي كانت مشكلتها ايه؟ فيسبوك زمان كان في حاجه اسمها ابلكيشن انت تنزليها على جوه الفيسبوك زي الجيمز كده. فهم نزلوا ابلكيشن معينه الناس كانت بتنزلها علشان تعمل اناليسيس بشكل او باخر. اللي كانوا بينزلوها كانوا بياخدوا $50 فلوس كده عشان ينزلوها. تمام؟ بس كانت بتعمل ايه؟ كانت كانها فريند عندك فتشوف البوستس بتاعت الفريندز. تمام؟ طب انا فريند ومش عاوز الداتا دي تروح للابلكيشن دي، انا عاوز بس اللي انا عاوز ابين لهم البوستات بتاعتي يشوفوها. بقت بتروح للابلكيشن وبقت الاونر بتاع الابلكيشن بيديسكلوز الداتا دي، ما هو دافع فلوسها. فبقت مصيبه. انا دلوقتي كواحد موجود على الفيسبوك المفروض ان انا مش عاوز البوستات بتاعتي تتشاف بره سيركل معينه، بس بقت بتتشاف. فيسبوك نفسه عارفها، بس فيسبوك متعهد ليا جوه تيرمز اند كونديشنز جوه وات ايفر بقى كونتراكت. تمام؟ ان هو ما يستخدمهاش بشكل ضيق. لا، ما دلوقتي بقى طبعا بيستخدمها باي شكل ضيق. Should I continue in English?
No, sorry. But
خلاص الوقت خلص؟ ماشي خلاص I'm okay with that.
thank you so much once again. We loved having you here.
شكرا لكم جميعا.
As our event comes to a close, we extend our heartfelt thanks to everyone involved. Your contributions have enriched this gathering with valuable insights and groundbreaking discussions in data science. Let's continue to innovate and push the boundaries of what's possible. Until next time, and keep exploring and shaping the future with your work. Thank you for making this event a memorable journey. This was Sandy Hussein, MC for DSC MENA 24. See you next year.